Hello everyone, I am drberkkkaratas. We will talk about sexual toys. Of course, we won't just put all the sexual toys here and say, use this one like this and one like that. I will try to teach you the philosophy behind it. Which toy or how should the commonly used toys be used? I will talk about them. Now, of course, when it comes to sexual toys, men mostly use artificial vaginas and masturbators. Women, on the other hand, use vibrators and artificial penises. Now, there are a few points that men need to pay attention to when it comes to artificial vaginas. First, the entrance of the artificial vagina should be like a real vagina. That is, it will neither be too narrow or too wide. So what is our goal? The goal is to experience pleasure in a way that is suitable for intercourse while masturbating. If the artificial vagina is too tight, loose, vibrates, or rotates, it can cause problems during intercourse and affect relationships. Again, the artificial vagina shouldn't have features like vibrating or rotating. Why shouldn't it be? Because there is no vagina that rotates or vibrates. If you learn to find pleasure this way, then you might experience issues in a relationship. Ideally, instead of moving it with your hand, you should have something that can be fixed in place, allowing your body to move in and out. Because it's the same in a relationship, for example, when lying down, the man goes in and out. Because it's the same in a relationship, in a lying position, for example, the man goes in and out. Or in a side position, the man goes in and out. Therefore, it's important to choose a vagina that allows for body movement. For women, if they are using an artificial penis or dildo for vaginal masturbation, they should be careful that these artificial penises are not too big, too long, too thick, or too thin. What is it? The global average for men is a penis size of 13 to 14 centimeters in length and a ball circumference of 3.54 centimeters. Or rather, it has a width. You can use something that's just a notch above or a notch below. Again, you shouldn't use devices that vibrate or rotate and provide stimulation to many areas like the vagina, clitoris, and anal region. Because you might have issues, since you won't be able to experience the same pleasure in a relationship with these. There are artificial vaginas that can be fixed in place and can move in and out on their own, as well as motorized penises. These are suitable. You can do this with your hand again. Vibrators are used in creditory masturbation, vibrating devices. The rule here can also be applied. There's no problem at all. It shouldn't provide excessive vibration. So some of them have electric wires, etc. So, what happens in the end? If you're providing excessive vibration, you won't have a chance to experience pleasure in that relationship. So, just like no penis vibrates or rotates excessively, a person can't do that to you with their hand, and you won't be able to do it to yourself either. After a while, if you learn to experience pleasure this way, you might face issues in a relationship. Aren't we going to use these? You can use them. These can be used for fantasy purposes. The topic I just mentioned. For example, you're masturbating 10 times a month. As I just mentioned, masturbating using toys on the 9th is appropriate for a relationship. In one of them, you can use the toys you want 3 times a year, 5 times, or even 10 times. You can use a very thick penis. You can use artificial vaginas that spin, flip, and fly in the air. You can use devices that stimulate both the vagina and the clitoris at the same time, which vibrate incredibly. But you can use these for fantasy purposes. These products are indeed fantasy sex toys. It's already in the name. They are not toys designed for regular use. You can use them from time to time. We also recommend it because it's important to experience different things. You continue if you like it, and if you don't, you just leave it. In the end, the point to pay attention to, as I mentioned earlier, is to use sexual toys in a way that complements your regular masturbation, while using others for fantasy purposes. Of course, if you have a regular relationship, you're not masturbating. You're spending that energy on the relationship. Use visuals while using the toys. So, what are we saying? Don't masturbate while watching porn, and don't watch porn while masturbating. When using toys, whether for fantasy purposes or regular use, watching something has become a higher category than that traumatic masturbation. That's a much bigger problem. So, if you have a vibrating, rotating toy in front of you, and you're also watching something, there's a very high chance that serious issues may arise in your relationship. The first of these is erectile dysfunction. The same applies to women. We will keep the toys clean. You need to wipe them with specific settings. We won't share these with anyone. They are toys meant for personal use only. And please, let's not use low-quality products. There are many low-quality products that can even be harmful to health. You can distinguish these by examining them. We can use sexual toys. We can also use toys that are not suitable for sexual intercourse, for fantasy purposes. Thank you.